Good day. I am PMJF line Dr.K Gireesh, physician, neurophysician and neurosurgeon, past district governor, district 324K and past multiple council chairperson, multiple 324 Lions Clubs International. This is GTT series 1. GTT means Gireesh Train the Trainers program. And I will be answering questions on various facets of leadership to mold the young lion leaders of tomorrow or the leaders of tomorrow. Organized by the Lions Club of MADRAS Excellence, District 324K. GTT Series 1. Who is a poor listener, or what are the types of poor listener? Well, ladies and gentlemen, listening is one of the most important forms of communication. Being listened to is one of the most gratifying feeling that anyone has. So listening forms a major component of communication. Now, a poor listener, there are different types of poor listeners, as pointed out by past district governor V. Chandrasekhar on his lovely book on leadership ladder. There are 10 types: pseudo listener, stage hogging listener, selective listener, filling in the gap listener, insulated listener, defensive listener, ambushing listener, assimilating listener, hop, skip and jump listener, prejudiced listener. Now let's briefly go through this. Pseudo listener pretends to be an active listener while thinking of unrelated matters. His mind will be elsewhere. That is a pseudo listener. Stage hogging listener. Listener is interested only in expressing his own ideas and not listening to anything. Selective listener responds only to parts that interest the receiver. Whatever that is interested for him, he will listen, otherwise not. Filling in the gap listener, he manufactures informations or assigns unintended meanings to what a particular person is telling. 5 is insulated listener. He harbors preconceived ideas and doesn't like what is being said. So some preconceived ideas come into the mind of the person who is listening, and therefore he talks in a different manner. Defensive listener, 6, takes the message as personal and builds up defensive arguments. That is a defensive listener. Ambushing listener listens carefully only to retaliate. Assimilating listener, 8, uses similar message of the past to judge the present ones. Hop, skip and jump listener, listening only to parts of the message or jumps ahead, either by impatience or anticipation of what will be said. And lastly, 10 is prejudiced listener, inserts prejudices because of ethnic bias, speech deficiencies, grammar, accents, friends or foe, etc. So, well, these are the 10 types of a poor listener: a pseudo listener, stage hogging listener, selective listener, filling in the gap listener, insulated listener, defensive listener, ambushing listener, assimilating listener, hop, skip and jump listener, and prejudiced listener. These are the 10 types of poor listeners. Thank you very much.